welcome back to this episode that is proudly brought to you by Casa Prana, the best holistic resource center in Austin, Texas. Make sure you guys check out their website at casadeprana.org for their amazing services, sound healing, energy work, certification classes, which is also a part of my healing journey too. So I recommend you 100% to them. As we dive in today into episode 4, we're going to talk about fake profiles, the liars, the hates. Is it really hate or is it obsession? Today we're going to break it all down, what it really is, what it really means, why you can copy the look but never the soul. So today we're going to really find out what is the truth behind the hate, the difference between hate and obsession, the reflection of the trauma, and why the ego blocking is your healing, and how to flip something negative into positive. And we're going to give you healing tools. For me, for example, I always stop and I wonder, why do people even waste their time just making fake profiles, lying, spreading gossip about people, when they can be better focusing their energy on themselves? Because at the end of the day, I mean, they talk about us, and it's like, we don't even care if they talk about us. You know, we're too busy living our own life and everything. So I ask myself sometimes, is it really hate that they feel towards us? Or is it that they're obsessed with us? Or do they admire our strength and our ability? Because in order to change, you have to have courage to face your reality, which isn't easy. So, of course, somebody who doesn't have courage, they're going to always make fake profiles. Like for me, I had people obsessed with me. They were always making fake profiles. And at the end, they would even use their own kids' profile to spy on me. And it's like, we know who's doing it, because social media, I mean, it's off views and it shows you who's watching you and who doesn't. But hey, so I want to take the time to just share my stories, how I had people spy on me, call me out, have put me in lies, got me into their drama, and at the end of the day, none of it was true. But I don't have to clear my name. The people who really they spread the lies to, if they really know, or my friend, and really know who I truly am, then they would know what to believe or not to believe, the same way as me. When we're kids, it's like we all get along. We don't have fears. We don't have nothing. If you have a little baby and you see a snake passing by, the baby's going to go touch it because it's born without fear. It's born without being scared. But us, as we grow older, we put all that in our head. The same way when we go to school, we're all friends. We all get along and everything. Once we're like in middle school and high school, we start to change. Our body starts to change. That's where all this jealousy and stuff comes in. If you want something in life, you have to go after it yourself. Nobody is going to give it to you hands-free. That's why it's called, you have to sacrifice. You have to have dedication. You have to have that attitude. And sometimes people have the ability to fly higher than others, but everybody's road is different. We're all born for different purpose, and we're all doing the same thing. But at the end of the day, we all have to have love, peace, and we all have to respect ourselves the way we want people to respect us. How can you claim somebody to love you or want you if you can't even do it yourself? So instead of people always like wanting to hurt people, how about you look back at your life and you say, what is it that's hurting me? What is it that I need to do to get out of this comfort? What is that's traumatizing me? That's why it's very important, this mission that I'm on, and I made it out of love and everything, because I was in a position where I had nowhere to go. I had no ones to talk to. And if I went to talk to somebody, they would laugh and say, well, I can't believe you're going through that. Or what is this happening to you? Or like, nobody understood me or nothing. So that's why I'm taking this seriously out of my love and gratitude to help people who are drowning, that we have nobody to talk to or nothing. That's why this month is so important for me, because I always celebrate my birthday in big. But this year I say, no, I'm not going to celebrate it. I'm going to give back. with love and gratitude and to help others heal. So, as we get later into the podcast, we're going to talk about this month, what bounced into my head, and the transformation that I'm on. And I also want to encourage people too. You don't have to be doing things. You don't have to make lies to fit into certain things. You have to listen to your energy. If your energy tells you, no, it's not there, you can't go to somebody's party just because you want to go. No, if you're not invited, you're not invited. Don't take it personally or nothing, but sometimes our body warns us because we live off vibration. So when you go to places and you don't feel comfortable, it's our body letting us know. We need to really tune into our body and everything. If we want to know, have you asked yourself, like, how come this person goes good and how come that person has this and I don't have this or nothing? Because we're so focused on what they have that we're not focused on what we truly have or nothing. We're not grateful. Like, why does she have money and I don't have money? Maybe she knows how to budget. We don't know how to budget, Maybe she spends day and night studying. Maybe we only study like 10 minutes, You have to ask yourself these questions, You have to put yourself in that situation. You don't know what she has to pay. Like they say, the cage made out of gold, you don't know who lives in there. So, they can live in a castle but be miserable inside. So, at the end of the day, money doesn't buy happiness. It doesn't buy peace or nothing. There are things that you have to earn it. Money buys moments or whatever little things or fake love, whatever. But that's another whole different topic on fake love and benefits and everything. But today, I just want us to really focus, on building ourselves. Every day is a new day. We can start a new journey. If you were a bad person before, okay, say, you know what? I'm tired of being that person. I'm going to get up and I'm going to change my life and everything. Then that's what you have to do. You have to show up and say, I take responsibility for myself. I choose to love. I choose to heal. And it starts by you just admitting it, standing up for yourself and say, no more. I'm not going to do harm to nobody. I want good stuff to come to me. If you want God to give you good blessings, well, you have to give out of your heart and out of gratitude. That's why when I always see somebody on the street or whatever, I give them $1 and I bless them. And they tell you, God bless you and everything. What they do with it after, that's them. But you're giving it out of love and gratitude toward them. You should never judge a book by its cover. So this month, in honor of that, I want to invite y'all to start something new or just apply it, little show up to Casa Prana. Every Wednesdays from 10 to 3, we're going to have meditation, energy work, healing sessions, or if you just need somebody to talk to get all your frustration out. We're going to be there, no mask, no judgment. We're going to help you or try to at least guide you on your healing journey and to be your support. It doesn't matter who you are, men, women, because men suffer too. I have a lot of clients of mine because I'm a massage therapist too here in Austin. They call me and I give them coaching sessions and I heal shadow work, healing their inner child. And I offer them sessions. And it's funny because the man lives by the ego and he has to really have a connection with somebody to really express themselves. And I have a lot that come, they cry like, life is so unfair. Why do people treat me bad? Why don't I have love? Why don't I have this and that and everything? You have to understand, we don't have to go look for love because love should already be in us. When you love yourself, then you take boundaries, you respect yourself, and you don't go back to letting people use you, abuse you, or you protect your energy at all costs. You want good things, you have to be around good, positive things in your life. If you want bad things, then you go to where the bad stuff is and you go. You're not going to find nothing there. You're going to find broken people too that put masks on. And at the end of the day, they go still back to their reality and it's being alone or bed hoppers or whatever, trying to feel that little peace or feel love or something. That is not love. Love is when you put yourself first. Love is like in the Bible, agape, when you give everything without asking something in return. That's why God uses us like for me, I had to go through everything I went to, broke my pieces, get up and say, you know what? I'm going to heal myself, but I'm also going to heal and be a voice for the next generation, which is my granddaughter, which all the other kids, my nieces, my nephews, for their generations to come too, because that's where it starts. We have to plant like the bamboo. You plant the seed, it's going to come out 5 years later, but at least we're starting now. And hopefully more voices can come up that have the guts to say something. Sometimes my words don't come out. Trust me, that my voice locks on me. I shake, I whatever. Probably had to record like 1,000 times. But I'm doing it little by little. And this is also healing for me because it's to me, I'm coming out of my comfort zone too. So if you want to really bounce back with me this month, I would truly love and honor you to please join me. Like I said, for men and women to come, men too. It's okay to say, hey, I'm going through this and everything. That's okay. We're human. We're not perfect. And the word perfect doesn't exist. And you're never going to find somebody perfect because it's not. And like, same thing, nothing is 100%. Everything, is 99.9. But if you really like this show and it's giving me more like the energy to talk more and say more things, because I know how to say and talk a lot. The only thing is my voice lock, so I'm also working on my show chakra, you see, throat chakra, but it's coming out because, like I said, I'm human or whatever, or a bad word will come out or whatever. That doesn't define the person that I am, or you can say, oh, she talks bad or whatever. No, I'm not a nun either, but I'm just a natural human person talking about my own healing journey, how I came back to the reality, how I took responsibility, accountability for everything I've done, for things that I've done in the past. I've asked apologies for it because that's what you have to do. A person that is right, you say, you know what, I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I did this and everything. And you close that chapter in your life and you move on. So I just want to leave you with this. If you're tired of carrying or living with that trauma or that hurt inside of you or need a safe place, I really truly invite you to come to Casa Prana. We're going to heal you. We're going to be with you. We're going to guide you. We're not going to judge you. No indirects, no nothing. We just want you to go release, reflect, and we're going to rise unapologetic together. That's why this month is so important to me and everything. I thank you for tuning in to the Naked Truth, Real, Raw, and Uncensored. And don't forget to like, share, and comment because really, we need to be a voice to help every silent warrior find their way back home. Until then, stay real, raw, and unapologetic. Because at the end of the day, remember, you can copy the look, but you can never copy the soul. And never apologize for who you truly are. Thank you. Until next time, love and gratitude towards you. Thank you.